Hey cousins!
Hey!
We're back again live, and today we got a special guest with us. We got that funny girl.
JMonet!
What's up? Hey cousin.
Hey cousin.
Hey cousin. What's up, family? Thank y'all guys so much for having me.
And thanks for coming.
Wow.
Today, JMonet is here to give us an update about what's going on in Philly in the comedy world. You know, since a couple of our venues have shut down, especially during the virus, the epidemic, you know, and things have been like, where are we going to get some comedy? We all need some laughter today, you know.
That's it.
So she's going to give us an update on where we can go to see this comedy and where she's at and what she's doing in her life, and so we can have some laughter on it. How about that?
How about that?
So Jay, what's up, baby? What's going on with you?
All is
You
good.
look so beautiful.
Thank you. I'm glad I'm matching with y'all red. Got the roses over there.
Red roses, yes.
That's synergy. We all on time. I'm so happy to be here.
Yeah, we are so happy to have
I
you.
love that HeyCuzn's name. It just feel like family.
Yeah,
It feels real warm. I love that.
Right.
And this is a fun show.
I believe
You know
that.
what I'm
Look
saying?
at the smile.
So you're the perfect guest for this.
Yes.
Comedy. So what you been up to and like what you been doing?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, staying busy, y'all. Just staying really busy. With the coronavirus, a lot of places have shut down.
Right.
You know, like Warm Daddies. It sounds sad to say. However, there's a lot of comedy that's still going on right now on Zoom.
Okay.
And there are some comedy shows. And even outside of comedy, there's just some drive-in movie theaters. So I have a little bit of information, just we're going to call it Philly events.
Okay.
We call it Philly events to let y'all know what to do. Because sometimes you want to get up and go. Sometimes you want to take it slow and just stay home and click the clicker. And we got some stuff that you can do. However, what's up with y'all ladies?
We good.
We're interested in, and we are interested in this comedy. So my cousin and I,
We do the comedy.
We do
real
comedy.
big.
I'm so disappointed that they canceled the AC Comedy Fest this year, did they?
Okay, so there is a comedy festival, and that will be.
Pay attention.
Wait a second.
Okay, we getting ready to get the scoop.
Yes.
Y'all already.
As you know, we get the scoop firsthand and bring it to you.
Y'all already.
Because that comedy festival was tradition for us. We've been going there about 8 years.
Yeah, straight.
Every year. We never miss one of their shows. We love it. I'm Mike Epps. Shout out to Mike Epps. He was a great host. Yeah.
All right, so what it is April Fool's comedy. So it should have been in April. They're going to have it on September the 25th.
Okay.
And that's going to be in New York. However, it's going to be on Zoom. So if you just type in April Fool Comedy, I'm lying, it's going to be in Brooklyn, New York, forgive me. And it's going to be at Parks Theater. So if you type that in, it should pop right up, and that's going to be on Facebook. And again, that's going to be a virtual show. So you don't have to do getting dressed, you don't have to do the car, you don't have to worry about the parking. You can sit at home on your couch and laugh.
Okay, is it free for anyone? Can you just go on and watch it, or is there a fee?
So there is a fee. You go ahead and you'll buy your ticket, and that'll log you in.
Okay.
And that's the way majority of these work. Now some of them there is no fee, but they'll ask for a donation. Again, so much is going on, we're not able to actually go out and hit stages, so we have to do it by Zoom.
Okay.
So any kind of donation is welcome. $5 and above is definitely thanks. And we'll go ahead and share that among all the comedians.
I'm sure nobody should have a problem with that. You know, we should share the love, show our support. That way they can continue to do more and more and more of these type of shows. You know what I mean?
So is that how you've been still able to continue go? Like by getting out there in that Zoom and still keep the laughs going on the phone?
Are you talking about like financially or just personally? You're talking about a little bit of both.
A little bit of both. Because this pandemic has been not funny.
Yes,
not funny.
And that's overall my whole message, and like one of the reasons why I came to comedy. I was just tired of crying about life.
Right.
I was tired of so much of the foolishness happening. You understand what I'm saying? I was in a marriage. I had 12 years of mental and physical abuse. I had my house burned down. I done lost 6 brothers, 5 died in 4 years. I'd have been employee of the month and fired in the same damn day. Like, you know what I'm saying? Have you ever paid all your bills and your bank account gets overdrawn for like Netflix? Like I got real stuff happening. I just had to find a way to laugh. So yeah, with this pandemic, all I've honestly continued to do is just continue to go. I feel like during this time we need to take time to be a better us.
Okay.
There's nothing else really to do except better yourself. You know what I mean? So dig deep and see what your passion is and continue to work. My passion is trying to share a good message and helping people to smile through it. I don't want you to forget about your problems.
Okay. Because
when you leave a comedy show, the problems are still there. I want you to learn to laugh through your problems so you don't get so upset. Because sometimes we get so frustrated, we're ready to hurt everybody.
Right.
And if you have a good laugh, it makes it all go away.
Well, you know what? It's actually a blessing that you found your way out of that misery and turned it into some laughter.
Yes.
Because if you dwell in if you actually allow yourself to dwell in the misery, it will hurt you even more.
Yes.
So luckily, like I said, you count your blessings because you were able to flip the script,
which makes you the perfect candidate for this show because we're about laughing through the pain, laughing through the hard times. We the average people. We happen to be blood cousins, and we just instead of getting into all the seriousness, we just want to bring some fun to the camera and just have a good time. So you totally understand it. Now I got to take you through some interviews.
Okay, what's up?
JMonet.
Wait a minute, let me
get on with the Kool-Aid.
And my milk. You know, I got the milk.
You know we got the tea.
I don't know where this tea came from or who made them. This is actually this right here. This is some Southern loving.
That's the Southern love.
right here.
Let's talk about just so that the people can get to know you like we're getting to know you.
All right.
JMonet.
Yes.
Where does that come from? Is that a stage name?
No, that is actually my name. My name is JMonet.
Okay.
And it's French Canadian, and it is. However, a lot of people have a problem with pronouncing it.
Okay.
So they'll say Jeanette or Jeanette or Jeanette or all of that.
Okay.
So probably about, again, laughing through the pain, probably about 13 years ago, someone stole my identity.
Wow.
And it was a family member where to the point where I was losing my job and I was in fear of losing my home. Along with my license being taken. And I wasn't the person that did it at all.
Right.
So at that point, I was going to change my name. And my father, who I'm named after, he's JMonet. I'm named after, he told me to change my name to JMonet.
Okay.
And so I hadn't at that time, but now I do it in reverence to him because I've lost my parents too.
Okay.
So I do that in reverence to him. And it's just, it's a wonderful baby to be. You know how you have like different personalities? We call them hats we put on. It's like that JMonet. She's fearless. She don't care. She don't care. Jay don't care. Because she won't make it happen because she's come to recognize that no matter what, it's her life.
Right.
I don't care what you think. I don't care what you say. Bottom line is I got to deal with it. You see all this weight. You may say it's fat, but I got to carry this up the steps. You understand? My leg is
right. It is for you.
You know, so you learn to laugh through all of that.
Are you from Philadelphia?
I am overall from Philadelphia. I grew up in Center City. I went to Greenfield. My father, we lived at 21st and Chestnut. And my mom lived in Mount Airy when it used to really be a Mount Airy. I don't know what it is now.
Okay. When it used to be
a Mount Airy. You know what I'm saying? With a backyard and all that stuff.
Okay.
So I went to private school. I went to Downingtown, and at that time my dad moved to Chatsworth, Pennsylvania. And we was the third black family there since like 1870 something. And at this time this was 1987.
Ooh, you telling your age.
That's alright, because black don't pray. Look at us. Look at us.
But since how old are you, JMonet?
I keep forgetting. Alright, I'm gonna say, right, my daughter had to remind me. I know, right? I be lying about my age so bad. I'll put my age up so people can say I look good. Instead of putting it, I put it up, I'm like, yeah, I'm like 63. You look good. I'm like, thank you. No walking up. No, I'm good, boo.
Tried it.
However, I think I'm 48. I have to do the math. I think I'm
do the math for you.
You're a 70s baby.
I am a 70s baby.
Okay.
That's without question.
Alright, so fast forwarding on, how did you get into this comedy special?
Wait, let's go back.
Okay, where we going?
Where you want to go?
Is there somebody special?
Oh yeah.
No. You gotta do the timeline.
I mean, we're gonna do the timeline. There was different special people because I do have 4 daughters.
Okay.
6 grandchildren.
Okay.
I told these people y'all did having sex. I don't know what y'all you curse on here.
They call that play.
No, see, I said
that's legacies.
I be telling them, I said they be fucking around. We serious out here. Y'all just be fucking around. I don't know what y'all doing. We out here building out here. That's right. Legacy building.
Legacy.
That's right.
So yeah, I was married for 12 years. We was overall together for 17 years. Had we been together to this year, we would have been together for 31 years.
Oh, wow.
How about that?
Okay.
And then I had had some other relationships here and there. Some things you had to learn through life. I had a 7-year relationship, and I talk about it's not worth being with a nut to bust a nut. And I got a shirt, and it says it's not worth being with a nut to bust a nut. But if you got to, but listen, it say, but if you got to, and I got a pocket with a condom in it. If you got to. So sometimes you deal with people in life where at that time they seem like it's a real good thing, and it doesn't always work out. You know, and then you move on from there. So at this present time, there is no one special. I think I'm the special one.
Yes, you are.
You know, sometimes you gotta take time for you.
That's right. So you hear that, gentleman?
I
said gentlemen. I didn't say boys. I didn't say men. I said gentlemen.
JMonet, she's available.
Okay. Y'all didn't say it was not available. Y'all just.
Oh, you're not. Oh,
yeah, I'm available, y'all.
You're available. So, to my question, how did you get that comedy thing started?
For like 9 months I was at the job, and every day I went into work and I was like, I hate this job and I can't stand going in. I hate this job, I can't stand going in. And one day I was on my lunch break and I was in the car doing, you know, what you do to relax. Wink, wink, y'all know what I'm talking about. Is it 420 day? Okay. So I was in the car relaxing and I was like, I swear I don't feel like going back in that job.
Right. And
I got in the car and I just turned around and I left. And like I said, I was just tired. I was like, I have to find an outlet. There has to be an outlet somewhere. Okay. And I started looking up comedy clubs, and I left my job on Monday, and on Thursday, I was at Raven, which is at 1718 Sanford Street. That's my home comedy spot.
Okay, and, Raven. Y'all hear that?
They received. Now they're doing outdoor comedy, so they still doing outdoor comedy here and there. But I went there and they received me well, and it felt so good.
So wait. You're at your job.
Yup.
You said,
I don't
listen, she said, man, fuck that job.
That's it.
I'm gonna tell jokes.
I'm trying to.
Just like that?
Because my thing was this is what I say. I said I got tired of life laughing at me, and I wanted to laugh back with life. Nope. I don't even want to laugh at it because she come knock on your door. She rude sometimes. You ever have things just going well in your life and just, you be like, who is it? You open the door and all kind of hell. She ain't right. She ain't. So step in. I decided I don't want to laugh at her because you know she want to win every time.
So it's safe to say you kind of took life.
That's it.
What it throwed at
That's
you.
It.
And you found the humor.
I'm trying to tell you.
And let me guess, most of your material
is all of that.
Is everything that goes on.
That's the best type of material to have. It's real life.
Because it's real.
Because the audience can relate to what you're talking about.
It's real.
I like when the comedians talk about real life shit. Like, you know what? The same shit that they do, you know?
I talk about deodorant. I don't give a what? I'm no joke. Everything. Look, I'm telling you, I'm going through like 3 to 4 bottles of deodorant every day. Okay. Every day. It's under the breast. It's under the arms. It's between the rolls.
Under the stomach.
Hell, I put it in the seat of the panties. I'm not playing with y'all. I feel like anywhere the meat meets, deodorant needs to go.
The corn starch women know.
They say you can get cancer from that stuff. You know what I'm saying? Deodorant, zip. Right. So I mean, everything is just, it gets to a point where you just have to laugh. Right. You know what I'm saying? You're not anybody being silly as hell. Right. But it's just like, well, damn, what you want to do about it?
Have you ever experienced any stage fright, or does it come natural for you to?
At first, did you?
Okay, so it's a little bit of both.
Okay.
You know, because I think subconsciously, no matter what we say, we still are concerned people want to receive us, especially if you're doing comedy. You want them to damn laugh. Okay. So the thing is, and I think to any comedian, anytime you go on stage, no matter who you are, it's like something runs in you. Okay. And initially, it was, to me, I would call it nerves. Like, I'm so nervous, nervous. However, I was watching this master class, and he said, change that nerves to just energy and be excited. So it's still energy, but instead of it being nervous energy, now I'm excited to get on stage. Okay. Instead of me being nervous and I don't know if they're going to receive me, I'm excited to say what I'm going to say, and I know they're going to laugh. Right. So that whole mind change changes you. You know what I'm saying? So you're not as nervous. But you always got the little butterflies in the tummy. Okay. You know?
Let's talk about that first time. Can you remember it?
Hell yeah.
When you just walked out and there's a bunch of people and it's like crickets and you just, I gotta make these people in here laugh. I need to tear their mouth out.
Okay, well, son of a gun, that actually wasn't the situation. When I walked on the stage, they were still laughing from the last person that was just on the damn stage. What kind of pressure is that?
That's not pressure.
Shucks!
You gotta keep it going.
That's the point funny. You said first time. What I found funny may not be what they found funny. Okay. However, what had happened was, when I was walking to the stage, one of the guys had said something to me about my shirt and my breast. Okay. So I started with that.
Okay.
You know, so they was already laughing. And then my granddaughter, she caught me smoking. So then I told her that the party was over. I took the kids home. Like, so I just kept going. And then, like I said, it just really felt good. Okay. And my thing was, I learned to free myself in life, that I can tell my truth on stage.
Right.
Okay. So it doesn't matter. Just come at it. Just come. It is what it is.
So what are you doing now?
So right now I have the Real Shit No Joke Show.
Hey, Real Shit No Joke.
Because that's what it is.
That's the actual name.
That's the actual name.
Real Shit No Joke.
Yup.
Show.
That's it.
Okay.
That's it. That's it. And that's just it. Anything can happen at any time and be accepted for just what it is, because like all those redos and retakes, it's not, to me, it's not real. I like authentic. Okay. It is what it is. So we're on Sador Radio, that's internet radio. We're also on YouTube. We're on Facebook Live. However, you go to my Facebook, JMonet Holman. I'm still trying to give him back his last name. He won't take his last name back, that ex-husband. JMonet Holman, you'll find me.
Holman is H-O-L-M-A-N?
Unfortunately,
okay.
Yeah.
JMonet. How do you spell Monet? M-O-N-A-E?
No.
M-O-N-E-T.
That's
right?
it.
Okay.
That's
See, that let the audience know that, because they might be typing in the wrong thing.
You not just hear my cousin say it. My cousin had that. My cousin had that.
Shoot, y'all the one on here all the books and stuff.
You know why? Because I'm old. Because I'm old. You so youthful. I'm old. I forget everything. I'm like, what's her name? Oh, I'm glad we call her cousins, because I don't even remember her name. Oh, that's big. Oh,
way back when, you know, in the hip hop era, I used to do some things that could have took your memory. So I have to write down milk, eggs, bread, because I get right in the store and be like, what I can't
see, we old over here. Look at you over there with your frisky self. Look at you, sexy.
No, see, she do it too. She knows she do. She do it the cute way with the little phone. I need to get milk, eggs. I
got like 99 fucking reminders a day on my phone. It's time to wake up.
Okay, so
time to go to the bathroom.
So what is that? You said you written it down because it's in the phone.
Yeah.
Reminders. Reminders. She literally a set of reminder.
I forget everything. I forget it all.
All right, so let me not forget that I'm also with Laugh House, so there's different times that Laugh House, they have different episodes that they may put on Roku or on Facebook, so that's there. As far as myself, I do something called Philly Events every day, where I talk about some of the things I'm going to talk about today, some upcoming events to let everybody know what's going on. I always say share your smile, share your laugh.
Right. And before we go all the way, Laugh House, they're the ones doing the thing on Zoom. Right, so that people know where we going.
They do it on Zoom, but they're more so on Roku.
Okay.
So they're more so on Roku.
But isn't it when you're doing something on Zoom, don't you have to have a meeting ID number?
Yes, you do. So majority of things that I talk about, I actually put a link on my page.
Okay.
Or I'll have whatever they posted. So there's always a hyperlink in there, so you can easily go to it.
Okay. Yes. And there's also a charge for that.
There is sometimes there's not. Sometimes the charge is registration and an email. Okay. You know, they just want to email you back at a later time to let you know the event coming up.
Okay, so you see, it doesn't always cost a green dollar. You can always call, log on and watch these things for free, you know? And put some laughter in your life.
That's it. Exactly. Laughter is free.
So we do understand that right now is a bad time financially for a lot of our families.
It can be a difficult time. We're not gonna speak and say it's bad.
Right.
Because some people it's difficult.
We think better.
Yeah.
But yeah, so some of the things that she's talking about today I don't even call it a green dollar. Some of them, not all of them. You know.
Now you have them thinking it's a digital dollar. They're like, where's my Bitcoin at? I lost my bit. Somebody got my bit. Where's my Bitcoin? My Bitcoin. Where's my bit? Somebody got a bit.
Well, today on HeyCuznn, share our platform.
Yes.
Where do you hope to go with this?
I love traveling. I just came back from Atlanta like 2 weeks ago. Went down there to the comedy corner. Yeah, there you go.
Comedy corner. I've heard of
Mr. Welsh, we had a wonderful time. A few other spots that we hit. And I went to Hawaii. And everything is from comedy. Go figure. Everything is literally from comedy.
Okay.
So just continue to travel. Like I said, it's just about giving a message. Stop the BS. The BS is nothing. Like, be happy and live your life, or go ahead and die. So it's just like wherever I'm at. I don't care if you see me in the street at the supermarket. I'm looking at you smiling. Hey, how you doing? How you doing? How you doing?
Like every comedian, they on the stage and Like, do you hope to put a portfolio out there for some movies or try to get somewhere? And
so I'm honored to be here with y'all and doing this segment. So that's already God opening doors.
Yes.
Building a family and building bridges. So I acknowledge this as one.
All right.
Over this weekend, I was just asked to be in a play.
Oh,
I know.
I can't wait to see that.
And I read like 45 pages. I read all 45 pages.
But you have to memorize them, right?
So yeah, I was like, do I get to improvise? They was like, you're a comedian, of course you do. I was like, God bless you. Again, is it 420? I may have forgotten something. Where's my book at? Where's my book? So I was invited to do that. I'm looking forward to it.
Wait. So I got it.
What had happened?
I know you're gonna make me laugh.
What?
So when you was reading them lines, were you in the mirror like, and trying to act it out in the mirror?
I certainly did. And then I text the person that sent it to me. I was like, okay, so I need to be in the mindset of the character. Is the character, is this compassion that she feels? Or is this like animosity that she feels? I said, is this sarcasm? I need to get in character.
Right.
So they was like, Jay, just what you feel? I was like, I don't know here. I don't know. What am I supposed to feel? I'm trying to mirror this image. Let me know.
Are you able to share a little bit about the play?
I don't think so.
Not at this moment. We have to
probably not.
Look forward to more.
That's all. How about the name of the play? No? Okay.
Okay, but however, I am in another play, and that's called Intertwined.
Okay.
And you can, look that up.
Okay.
So yeah, we're doing our 10th episode. And again, they allowed me to improv. So we're words.
Yes. Where's that playing at?
So right now they're fishing it for Netflix and a few other places like Prime and things like that.
Okay.
So they have.
But it's already available.
I think they've done like maybe 1 or 2 episodes that they put out.
Okay.
But other than that, they're waiting.
I'm sorry. Are they like on YouTube, Facebook, or are they on
YouTube,
Facebook, Netflix,
I believe that it's going to be on YouTube.
Okay.
But I'm not certain if he's posted it yet. So it's supposed to be like the end of the year because he wants to do it like June, July, but then everything happened. So like I said, I would say look forward to it, type it in and see what pops.
Intertwined or intertwined?
Intertwined.
Oh, look for that. Please look for that.
And that transition for you, what's that like? Like you used to walking in the room with the actual people.
Yes.
And
who have you met? Yeah.
And now you on.
Now you are the people.
Yes. So what's that like?
You used to walk in the room and see those comedians. Now you are one of the comedians. You know what I mean? How does that feel?
Yo, it's crazy amazing.
Okay.
I told y'all 12 years mental physical abuse. You got me?
Yeah.
Got you.
Do you understand being this place where we are is huge. I'm not gonna say where we are in this close. However, this place is huge and it's beautiful. So can you imagine having something this beautiful and this size and you just kind of going into a balls and just feeling like you all by yourself and isolated because what you have to say means nothing.
Right.
And then you get to a point and a place where what you have to say means something.
Okay.
Like you E.F. Hutton or some damn
And not just that, but that people receive it and after the show. Like I tell people, I'm not a knock comedian. I'm not knock. I'm talking about no joke. So I had people that come to me after the show and they laughing and crying at the same time, saying I said something that affected them. That's a beautiful thing. The one guy, he said, I had to call my mom after talking to you. He said, I'm laughing and I'm crying, but you really hit on some stuff.
Right.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
And I mean, I've met so many people. I mean, literally, I'll try to get into some of the names. However, what I'll say is, when it comes to the comedian talent from New York, talent is someone I remember seeing from the ages of probably like 15, 16. And I looked at him and I thought he was delicious. Even at that age. Talent.
Oh my God.
I don't know how he do it. That's why he do it. He always got your back. Am I doing it right, Talent? Don't call me tonight. Right? So when I see
him. He's so funny. Oh my God.
He's funny.
I've seen him so many times.
He's funny. He seemed cool. You know what I'm saying? He's attractive, just all those things. And I got to the point where I was on a show with him in New Jersey. And I'm watching him on stage. And he's still sexy. And he's still attractive and funny and all of that. However, that whole sexual thing that I initially seen as, being younger, none of that was there. It was crazy. It's like I seen him as my brother. And it was just being able to see him like face to face and like just hug and everything. Like now we talk to each other on the phone. That's right, I'm gonna call you tonight. We talk to each other on the phone. Don't we talk? And I'm just saying, that's so crazy. This is somebody I seen on TV. right now, but what you say? Mansion?
Yeah.
Yacht?
Mansion and a yacht.
And looking back and saying, wow, look where we started and where we at. That's the amazing thing.
It is.
So and it continues to like just encourage me to continue to go further. You know what I mean? Like, how do you stop with this?
And we support you 100%.
Oh, thank you so
Anything
much.
you need us to do to keep liking and sharing and getting your stuff out there, you have our support.
Hey, now, I
100%. And we want all our viewers to show your support too.
Yes.
Share this video. Get her out there.
Like.
Look, everything she's telling you to look up and
subscribe.
Do that.
Comment.
Do that. She's funny as I don't know what. You see that
She'll take questions.
And she answers questions.
I do.
She answers questions, answer your comments. You'll get a response back.
It is what it is.
We enjoy the real
Give it a shot.
Now, when you picking your material, I know I'm this question too. When you pick it, how truthful is the stuff you laugh about? Like you, like, I'm gonna do a scenario.
I need to drink.
You know,
anything stronger.
No, we just doing the tea. You know, back in the movie when we watched like Wait Until Exhale, she say, "I'm a keeper in the zoo." We got these new group of men called cats.
Yes.
Keeper at the zoo. Do you ever find yourself using a lot of that as material or everyday fun stuff? How much you're using your material?
So I'm learning that some of the things that I do hear that people say now in the media to start using because people are already comfortable and familiar with it.
Okay.
And that's part of the growth for me.
Okay.
Because a lot of stuff I was saying, like I have like a lot of taglines, hashtags, stuff like that, and they're really good, but where they're not out there.
Okay.
So you kind of got to build that up. So majority of my stuff, just honestly, is stuff that has happened. And I found a way to either put it, again, laugh. I found a way to put a twist on it. Or sometimes I'll think of a way like it could have been funny. So maybe it wasn't funny at the end, but how could it have been funny? And some stuff is just what the hell it is. You know what I'm saying? I'll give y'all two really quickly if I can. I'm a little long-winded. So,
please.
Right, so after doing comedy for probably about 6 months, I started with my white girl, and that's what I call her. That's my white girl, my baby, Erin. And Erin Moreland, check her out. She is super funny.
Okay.
So we started comedy the same night and everything. Went out, smoked and stuff like that.
Did both of you debut the same night?
Started same night.
Wow.
Yes. And so and we just linked.
Okay.
We just linked. So like we're 6 months in, and at this time comedy is popping.
Okay.
So every single solitary day we're doing comedy. Every day. And I've recorded every one of my shows since I've started.
Okay.
All right. So now 6 months in, Erin looks at, it's like 2:30 in the morning. Erin looks at me, here she go, I think we're ready for YouTube. I said, what? You think we're ready? What you mean ready for YouTube?
And this was the first night. Okay.
No, this is 6 months in. This is 6 months in. And she was like, I'm ready for YouTube. I said, I don't think we're ready for YouTube. I think, you know, maybe a good year, solid year. Before I knew it, she had already posted them on YouTube.
Okay.
I said this was like 2:30 in the morning. Okay, here you go.
Speaking of which, I know what you mean. I know what you mean.
Here you go. About 7:45, 8 o'clock that morning, I get a phone call. I'm looking at the number, look familiar, not really certain, but look a little familiar. So I said hello, and the other end starts stuttering. I immediately know who it is, and he starts laughing. So I have a joke where I talk about high five.
Okay.
So I was intimate. This child here. I was intimate, and after we was intimate, he jumped up. He was like high five, high five, high five, high five. So this was the video she posted.
Okay.
This man I hadn't talked to in over 3 years.
Wow.
So some kind of way he seen this video on YouTube and called me within 5 hours. I was like, you got to be kidding me.
Right.
So that let me know how the internet is busy. That let me know how people is out here doing stuff. So like you just laugh about everything, and that would have been something I wouldn't have thought would have happened. This man, I haven't talked to him in 3 years. 3 years. And 4 hours, 5 hours, he seen the video and contacted me. He was like, I know that was me. I know you talking about me. Yo, I laughed so hard about it because it was him.
Yo, let me get into with somebody high five me, and then I think you gotta go. I was like, you got way too much energy. You got way. Why do you have so much energy? All I have to just put on that sheet. All I have to sweat it out. I'm a big chick. I'm all I need is a high five. Yo, but you know, he gave me a blunt and a high five.
He's like, high five, high five, high five, high five, high five, high five.
I've admit though, you got a platform that you can let some stuff off, and they just gotta take it.
Yes.
You know, the bad sex, the good sex, the credit card. You can just laugh about it, put it out there.
And that's just it. It's like so much stuff that may happen.
Y'all have the different criteria that they know it's a comedian. Like, you safely can talk about some of the politicians, and they have to understand that comedian clause, that it's okay. You just put it on out there, because I think about it all the time.
You see the face?
With the men. Yeah.
Unfortunately, because of all this political correctness, and we're so sensitive in the world, there's a lot of things that people are uncomfortable with saying, because they're not certain way people want to receive it. And
that's the kind of show we run. And we stay away from some things.
Because but the thing, however, it kind of stifles the comedian. You know what I mean? It limits them. So again, my platform is real shit, no joke. Whatever it is, because again, it's mine. So what you gonna do about what's mine?
I already said it.
You know what I mean? So yeah, it's out there.
Now you know, when we used to go to Warm Daddy, I believe one of the last times that we went there, we met Skeet Carter.
Okay.
He was hilarious. Oh my God. And then,
what's he, girl? What's Skeet? What's Skeet crazy? What's Skeet?
With the fuck wild stuff.
What is he?
Oh my God, he was so funny.
But once again, you said the truth, because I got a bunch of little young nieces. They walk around all day,
right,
like this. And when he did it, it just clicked right.
He put his shoulder down, their hand is up, and that's just it. When he's saying that, you see those people,
right? But he just did we knew nothing about it. I think
you talking about the Leocore Center, that thing.
No, but they just did the drive-in at the Citizens Bank.
Yeah, Citizens Park.
We heard nothing. Well, how come there was I didn't see a text about it, an email about it, a post about it? Was it a secret?
So, one thing we have to do, we have to actually subscribe to a number of places. Okay. So if you want to find out what's going on, subscribe to Here and subscribe to Punchline, subscribe to Live Nation. And they'll let you know stuff that's going on. Other than that, I suggest y'all tune into the Real Shack No Joke Show so you can get it.
Click, 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 click.
But that's it. I mean, honestly, the information is out there. Majority of my information, like a good 60% of my information, is because I look it up. So, I mean, I may take 3 hours, 4 hours, and I mean that's real, and I look up different stuff that I think people will be interested in, and then I have a number of things that people will ask me to, you know, let people know that's going on. So I appreciate that. But again, you got to research, you got to see what's going on.
I will admit I did not research comedy for months now, just because I actually assumed that when everything opened up, I'd see posts, I'd see advertisements somewhere. But
as much as we go and buy tickets, like a lot of the comedians, especially like the family at Warm Daddy, we were friends with them. We're still friends with them, like on our Facebook and stuff. And they reach out and let us know a lot of things.
If you follow a lot of comedians, they post.
Most of them post.
So you should be able to find stuff.
So we just kind of not been watching probably on our end.
Right.
But moving forward, what's coming up now?
Oh my goodness. Y'all better grab a pen. Y'all can check in. It's like pages. It be happening.
Like what's
coming up? I got my paper. I got my paper.
Here, no, you're not using that. You're using like what's coming up? Because I need that laughter in my life.
I just love her.
Yeah.
What's that?
Number one.
Alright, so first let me say again, you have in-person comedy. You don't have a lot, but you have some in-person comedy, and you have virtual comedy. You have regular comedy shows, and then you still have open mics. And you have some open mics where they are a walk-in, and you have some where you have to register prior to going, and you'll get a slot to go. And you have some open mics that are virtual. So
are you paying attention, cousin?
Yeah, I'm 100%.
All right.
Everything.
All right. So another thing, like you said, you wasn't aware of certain things that's coming on. I'm gonna give y'all a couple of links that y'all can check out. You have Philly Live. I love Philly Live. I think the young lady name is Anya Lachelle, and she say we be dancing. We be dancing.
All right.
She on channel 10, and she's on your daily. She comes on I think like 11:40 to 12 o'clock. She's always letting you know stuff that's going on in Philly. So that's a good one. And you have visitphilly.com. So definitely check them out to see what's going on. All right. So like tonight, you have Wyclef, and he's at the Apollo tonight.
Oh, okay.
And that's a virtual show. So like I said, this stuff all day long stuff for you to check out. All right, you have Back to Essence Festival, and that's going to be on September the 13th. That's going to be at 5 o'clock. Just go to Facebook Live and type in Back to the Essence.
Okay, and you said that's when?
That's going to be on September the 13th.
All right.
I already told you about April Fool comedy in Brooklyn. That's what she was talking about. So Monique is going to be there. D-Ray is going to be there. Country Wayne is going to be there.
Okay.
And again, that's going to be September the 23rd. You have the DC Comedy Festival.
What?
Now, all of these that I'm telling you right now are virtual. So you can just go online and see them. So you have the DC Comedy Festival. And that's September the 12th. And that's going to be from 8 to 11:30.
And what do you log on for the DC Comedy Festival?
Type in DC Comedy Festival.
Okay.
Or you can do Comedy to Love, Comedy TV Love, because they're the ones that's producing. So sometimes you have to find the producer of it and maybe go to their site and then they'll produce it.
And is that .com or is that an email or something?
That's going to be a .com. But again, if you're on Facebook, you can just type it in. So that would be on the web. So all the .coms will be on the web. But everything right here you can just type in.
Okay.
You have Comedy Garden. And that's going to be here in Philly. That's some of our own Philly comedians. Again, it's going to be virtual. One of my favorites is going to be on there, Nicole Phoenix. Okay. And that's going to be tomorrow. So that's September the 10th. And that's from 7 to 8:30. Now, Punchline, which is at 33 East Laurel Street, it's right around the corner from Sugar House Casino. I don't know why they just popped in my brain. Right. Ding, 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 ding. But yeah, it's not too far in case you want to go to Sugar House.
And they're doing the shows too, right?
What, Sugar House?
No, Punchline.
Right. So that's what I'm gonna say. So you go to Punchline, and they have something called the Patio Series.
Okay.
So everything is outside. So that's pretty cool. What you want to say?
Which is good. So the social distancing and all of that.
Oh, so you actually can go there.
Yes.
Punchline. Okay.
Go to Punchline, and they have two shows. They have a show at 6:45. They have a show that's at 8 o'clock.
Okay.
So that's pretty cool. If you want to travel and if you're in Delaware, you want to go to Delaware, you have something that's called Bar 13. And that's actually an open mic. Right, Bar 13. Okay. So that's on Tuesdays, and that's a live mic, so you physically go there, not on Zoom or anything like that. And that's from 9 to 11:45.
What's that like for you? We used to talking like, let's say, all these people here. Now, when you do your comedy, you're in front of a camera. Does it make a difference without the audience, or is it more comfortable because now you don't have the pressure of the laughing?
So, I cheat. And I only say that because, again, like I said, I already have a show that's called Philly Events. Okay. And I do that every day. And I've been doing that since September. Okay. And I do that on Zoom or on Facebook. So prior to the epidemic, I've already been doing this. Okay. So it's already allowed me to be extremely comfortable. So
you're comfortable.
I'm extremely comfortable. Okay. And I'm used to nobody laughing. It's just me. So it's not a sound effect. It's not a whole lot today.
I think it's probably good for you because now you don't have the pressure or the nerves, or because if the crickets start and you in the middle of performing a show, probably
you just throw it back out there. I don't give a damn that y'all not laughing. I got kids at home that don't listen and laugh. You see how y'all just laugh? And then you keep it going. You got that, folks? You keep it going. Ain't a whole lot to that. You just bring, I mean, that's just it, but you learn that to bring it back in. So it's not a whole lot to that. There's a few other things. I'm just trying to get everything in order because there's also some different competitions. I want to tell people about different competitions because maybe you are a comedian and you want to know where you can go to make some money or go get more exposure. So I'm just trying to make sure I give you all those mics before I give you that so you can keep things in order. So again, Philly's Own Comedy is actually in Manayunk at the Great Room. Every Tuesday they do a comedy show.
The Great Room?
The Great, like you need a great.
Okay, Great Room.
Yeah. That's off of Main Street over here.
It is off of Main Street and it's on Grape Street. Go figure. So they have a comedy show. If you're interested, definitely reach out to them. And on Monday, you have something called Nacho Mike. Now, these last 2 nights that I just told you about, Great Room and Nacho Mike, they was doing this stuff before the pandemic. So these are already staple places that's already been doing comedy. They haven't just started doing something new because this is going on. This is what they do.
What's Nacho Mike?
So Nacho Mike, you would think it had something to do with food, wouldn't you?
I would hope.
Is that how they start nacho?
Like a nacho. Like you eat a nacho.
Okay, I put not yours, so it's nacho. Okay.
Look, I know y'all do that Tasty Tuesday, so next time y'all have one of them, y'all please invite me. I want a nacho with some stuff. Now you got me thinking about food. But nonetheless, that's an actual open mic. So anybody out there that you want to pursue comedy, you want to just come out and see what it's about, they do it 3 minutes, so not a whole lot of time, not a whole lot of pressure. You can jump up there and say what you got to say and leave. You ain't even got to stay and listen to the people. You can just leave if you want.
And where are they located?
And oh God, Jesus. What? So I could tell you that. Yay! Hush up, y'all. I'm always ready. So it's at 263 South 15th Street. Play with me.
Okay.
Look at this. Do you see this?
She
gonna verify. Do you see this? Do you see this every day? No, I told you I do this every day.
As soon as you leave, I'm getting right on the internet.
Every day.
Checking everything.
So look, y'all. This used to be. Let me show y'all. I wish I could really show y'all my phone because people be laughing. This used to be our comedy. Like every day. If you look at the top, look at the days, like the BS is nothing. Every day, this is what we used to have. I can tell you 7, 8 spots you could go to.
But I feel important because I also see in there that you had a slip, like you knew and to prepare.
Heck yeah.
I'm coming on HeyCuznn.
Hey, that's right. I gotta learn to put that reminder in my phone, though. Put it in my phone.
So we're going to invite you back to one of our Tasty Tuesdays.
Oh man, I would love it. I would love it.
I'm going to Tasty Tuesdays with HeyCuznn.
All right, so let me look at this. Bloomers Edition. They're doing a sketch comedy, and it is for unprecedented gender identity comedy. Now, I'll be honest, I don't even know what the hell all that means. I mean, I could break it down, but I don't know what that means. But I'm going to tell you this. Get there and find out. If you're writing any kind of sketch comedy, anything like that, see what's going on with them. You have stand-up a la mode, and that is Hidden Hip.
Okay.
So that's an outdoor comedy show with bring your own bottle. They have free CBD.
Okay.
So you can go online and check them out.
Okay.
Movie.
So while you find the venues, what advice do you have for upcoming somebody that will want to try what you do?
Be yourself, enjoy, be in your skin. Only thing you can do is get better. That's it. You're going to get better or you're going to leave it alone. You're going to know it either works for you or it don't. You know, like anything, you got to put work and time into it.
Okay. I believe in anything, always be open to criticism.
Yes.
Always open to criticism. But nobody's trying to tear you down, they're trying to build you up.
Yeah, you don't have no thin skin, do you? You can't, right?
You know, a lot of things is also, honestly, depends upon how a person, sends it, though.
Yeah.
So you can have some good stuff to say, but if you say it in a nasty way, somebody gonna shut you down.
Right.
Like, the people be howling and cussing, be like, yo, you had some good stuff, but you don't want to hear it, so it is in the way that, you send it.
Right.
And we're funny with that. Like, allow people to tell you their information because that will help you. However, don't allow, and this is regular in life, don't allow people to tell you so much that it changes and alters who you are, and you're not happy. Because what you may like today, you may not like tomorrow, and then I'm trying to make you happy today, and you may not like it tomorrow. So you got to be comfortable within yourself.
Exactly.
However, but be open.
Exactly.
Heck yeah. Heck yeah. Ain't a whole lot to that. You have national. Okay, so this is cool. I'm going to actually send in some entries for this one. So this is National Comedy Open Mic.
Okay.
And what it is, they have a different subject, and you have to tell a joke about that subject. So right now the subject, So right now the subject is odd jobs. They have over 25 winners, which is so cool.
Wow.
The first winner wins $1,000.